Hello everyone, my name is Corey and today I am playing par 1998. We're getting into a Caro-Kann, a classical type of structure. And I'll try to play my best and we'll go over the game after. But right now this is all theory. So essentially what we're both doing is developing our pieces towards the center. White does have a bit more center control than I do, but I think I'm very solid here so far. A4, interesting. I wonder why he played that move. Either way, I'll put my rook on C8. Maybe eventually I'll play the move C5. Not quite ready to do that just yet. I'll play this move, get the queen out onto some better square. It has a bit more attacking chances with the square and the square, and it looks like the bishop just left that the b2 square, which was defended before. But after queen takes, you can put a rook on b1 and then take on b7. So I don't know if that's great for me. So I'm going to refrain from snatching up this pawn. What I will do though is play c5. Try to open up his center here. I'm going to try to contest that control. A5. Attacking the queen, so I'll have to move it away. Yeah, my queen would actually get trapped if I take the pawn. He can put rook e to b1, and then my queen will have nowhere to go. So taking this pawn is a trap. So I just have to move my queen out of the way. Probably the best spot to move it would just be c6. Although I am afraid of eventually a knight coming in here after a series of exchanges on the c5 square. So perhaps I'll play queen c7 to avoid all that. I do have to watch my time. I'm about a minute under my opponent. Alright. Rook e to c1. I like it, adding some support to this file, which is very good. Alright, I'm going to sink my knight into d5, hitting that bishop. I'm curious where that bishop is going to go. Probably to d2. Yep. Now let's bring the bishop to f6. Just eyeing on this this control. I'm not actually expecting to win anything here, but I think the bishop is a little bit stronger on f6 compared to e7. And I do have to keep in mind that because the bishop left this diagonal, this pawn loses one defender. Okay. Knight h5. You know what they say about knights on the rims, right? A knight on the rim is dim. But looks like I just have to go back to where I was. No other squares for me to go to. And meanwhile, I do think that that knight is a bit awkward. Interesting. Threatening checkmate. Obviously, I won't let him do it. What if I play this? You'll have to play knight g3 because f4 is guarded by my knight and queen. Can I push? Can I play e5 here? I have to be careful with e5. If the pawn takes either pawn, my knight is exposed from the queen. So I'm not prepared to do that quite yet. I'll play a knight d to f6. Well, knight 7 to f6 because both knights were on the d file. Gotta watch my time. I'm starting to run into the danger zone here. So far, the position looks roughly equal. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to take. He's going to take here. And I'll play knight f6. I'm hoping he'll exchange. It'll allow my bishop more control over some squares. But will he take? Probably not. And if you hear that in the background, that's just my dog. Got her pretty recently. So yeah, white definitely has the center control here. I think I have to take, yeah, otherwise I just lose the pawn. So that was kind of smart for my opponent, but now I have like rook f to d8 in mind, gaining control of the d file. I think this is very good for me. I'll play here. I'm open for a queen exchange just because I think I have the stronger rooks. And I'm low on time, so I just have to start making moves. Yep, here we go. Whoa, was that pawn hanging? Yeah, it was. Yikes. Oh, we gotta keep playing. The show never stops. Oh, this move could be annoying. Bishop b6, but I do have rook d7. Okay, this seems to be a blunder. It's attacking both pieces. And this pawn is pinned. So really his only move is rook a1. I'll take the bishop. Pawn takes. This move actually works. Does it though? Takes. Yeah, that move works. Oh, that sucks. Thought I had him there with the tactic. Alright, I don't have that much time. I gotta keep playing. I'm not going to exchange. If I would have exchanged, it would have just been a losing endgame for me. Let's go here. I have under 30 seconds at this point. I gotta be fast or I'll lose on time. I can take it because that pawn is pinned. Yikes. Okay, I'll go here. 20 seconds. But I'm back even on material. Is he gonna? Yep. His bishop is in a very good position here. I'll go here. I would love to take it. Yes. Very happy about this. Let's go. Capture that. Nope. You don't want to? Alright, if we exchange, I like my odds here. Not too good for me anymore. I think I'm lost. Yikes. This game might be over soon. Yeah, I think I can safely resign. Yeah, it was lost anyway. All right, I'm going to go over it. I got into some time pressure at the end. But let's go back to the beginning and see where I messed up. I'm going to turn on the engine to tell me where I messed up exactly. So yeah, this is all theory right now. Caro-Kann classical variation. A4 was pretty interesting to me. It's not a usual move. Eventually, he played A5. I think it's a waste of a move. He could have spent the move developing his bishop as the computer recommends, which would have been better. And this would have been a good central square. Yeah, so far I like my position here. I don't see anything wrong with it. It looks like the computer was suggesting to capture. But what I was really afraid of this attack here, but, you know, the computer's just saying move away. And my knight's still on a nice square. So I guess I could have done that. Yep, I had to go back. Now he's attacking me. Hold on a second. It's saying to play here? Right. That would make sense because it is blocking the knight from the bishop's defense. And if bishop takes, queen takes, and I'm in a pretty good spot here. Still looks to be about equal, but it's, I guess, better than what I did. Yeah, here it's just not as good for me anymore because this pawn is hanging and the bishop is stronger than the knight in these types of endgames where it's pretty open. The bishops usually have the advantage there. I completely overlooked this pawn, and so I blundered it. This move was very nice. It was a really nice resource. I thought he had to play like rook here, takes, and I would grab this pawn. And I do like my odds there. Even the computer is saying it's Drosh, but I think he found the best move, which was bishop to b6. After takes, yep, this is what happened. And to move the knight away is not the correct move. I should have taken the bishop. Yeah, in hindsight, I really should have taken the bishop. The bishop has so many like opportunities to go all around the board pretty fast, whereas the knight not as much. So I really should have grabbed that bishop. And then after he takes back, he would have doubled his pawns with the bad pawn structure here, and I would have been able to gobble up this pawn. There would have been a series of trades like this. Maybe takes, I would take up here, but now I think I have the advantage. Even though the computer is saying it's a draw, this pawn is all by himself. So I may be able to use my king and other connected pawns to push for victory. It's still probably a draw, but it's better than I guess not going for that. Yeah, and here it's just still a draw, but I was in a major time scramble here. I had only about under 10 seconds at this point, and my opponent had a little bit over 30. Even here, I could have still drew it, but with 5 seconds, with 5 seconds to go, blunders can very much happen very easily. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The game is over at this point. He'll basically gobble up this pawn and march his pawns down. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this educational game, learned a thing or two out of it. I'll definitely try to play better moving forward, hopefully get some wins along the way. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.